Hey guys, this is Eric Sparks, and in today's video we're going to be doing an in-depth review of the Powerbeats Pro and the AirPods Pro, so you'll know what decision to make when purchasing your headphones for the first time in the Apple ecosystem.
Speech off.
As you can see in my hand, I have the AirPods Pro. It's going to come in a case that looks like this, a white case. Open it up, it's got a green LED on the front to let you know your battery's full. An amber light means that your battery is halfway full, and a white light, flashing light repeatedly, means that you need to charge them again. The accessories that you get with the AirPods Pro are a Lightning to USB cable, or Lightning to USB Type-C cable. They do not include a power brick in the box. You do get some paperwork and an instruction guide to show you how to set it up. And that's pretty much, and you get medium and small and large size ear tips. And we'll explain why later on in this video too, because these AirPods have an amazing feature that the Powerbeats do not have, and that is the ear test. So when you go to Bluetooth, so we'll go over that later. But first, I want to show you how to pair these. How easy it is to pair. All you do, if you are in the iOS ecosystem, now it is important to know that if you want to buy AirPods and you are an Android user, you can use AirPods with your Android. But just be aware you're going to have to use the button on the back of your AirPods, and right here is the button, and you hold it for 10 seconds, and but you got to make sure that your case is open when you pair it that way. But with iOS, all you have to do is make sure your phone is unlocked, and that goes with both the AirPods Pro and the Powerbeats Pro. They will pop up on your phone, and then all you got to do is click connect. And once you connect a pair of Apple headphones to an Apple device, they're automatically connected to your iCloud account. So that means all you have to do is just click connect on your other devices, and they'll be connected. So once you connect them to one device, they're connected to all your devices because it syncs to your iCloud account and Bluetooth. So that's an important feature to know.
7:51 p.m.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our Bluetooth settings.
Games folder. 4 apps.
Open Bluetooth settings.
Here is the setting for Bluetooth.
Actually, you don't even have to do that,
Settings.
which is really cool.
Settings. Games folder. 4 apps.
Just like Android has NFC, well, this has the HN1 chip. I think that's what it's called. The Apple HM1 chip. And all you do, so I've got my AirPods in this hand, and I've got my phone in this hand. So what I'm going to do is open my AirPods case. And as you can see, a message popped up on my phone, and all I have to do,
Not your AirPods Pro. AirPods Pro not connected to this iPhone. Connect button.
all I have to do is double tap on connect.
Dismiss button. Dismiss.
And here it's going to give me some tips and tricks on how to use these AirPods.
Media control. Press once on either AirPod to play /pause, twice to skip forward, and 3 times to skip backward.
So that's a thing to mention too. So on the AirPod, there's going to be a little sensor on each stem, and the sensor is not a physical button. So when you hit it, it has this clicking noise, which makes your brain think you're actually hitting a button,
Press
but
the
it's
button
like
to
a...
additional controls for noise cancellation and transparency. Announce messages. Have Siri. Announce message. Not now. Button. Not now. Button. Announce messages with Siri. Button.
Okay, I do want that.
AirPod Pro. Heading. AirPod Pro. 100. Charging case. 87. Done. Button. Done. Button. Alert. AirPod Pro. Heading. AirPod Pro. 1. Charging case. 87%.
And as you can see, it will show your charging status of your AirPods Pro and your charging case too.
AirPod Pro. 100%.
My AirPods Pro are at 100%,
Charging case. 87%.
and my charging case is at 100%. Oh, about dropped them.
4 apps.
But the lid just flips up. That opens up your AirPods. Shut them back down just like so. Same goes with the Powerbeats Pro. So all you have to do is just open them up. It's kind of hard to do that.
Powerbeats Pro.
Okay.
Not your Powerbeats Pro.
But as you can see, all you have to do is just open the case up when you're just now getting them, and all you have to do is just double tap on connect.
Powerbeats Pro. Connect button. Dismiss button. Games folder. 4 apps.
So let's see if they're connected.
Games folder. Photography folder. 2 apps. Games photography folder. 2 apps. Actions available. Games photography folder. 2 apps. Actions available. Games folder. Photography. Games folder. 4 apps. Games folder. 4 apps.
Open Bluetooth settings.
Let's take a look at Bluetooth.
Beats Hill Plus. Bose Portable Home Speaker. AirPods Pro. More info. AirPods Apple Watch. And more. AirPods Studio. More. Ellie Bose NC. More. Other devices. In prog. AirPods Powerbeats Pro. Button.
Let me try this again.
Set. Games folder. 4 apps.
But as soon as you get either the Powerbeats or the AirPods Pro, all you have to do is just open your.
Powerbeats Pro. Connect. Connect.
All you have to do is just open your.
Button. Charging case. 90%. Powerbeats Pro. 100. Charging gun. Button.
All you have to do is just open up the case and then just double tap on connect if it's got the HN1 chip in it. It's Apple's chip that. It's pretty cool. When you open up the case, just tap on the connect button, but you got to bring them close to your phone. Same also goes with firmware updates. If you're updating your firmware, you want to make sure that your charging case is plugged in, and you want to make sure your phone is near your charging case. Then go to General, and then go to About, and then click on Firmware Update, and then just make sure your case is nearby and it's on charge. And don't remove the AirPods from their case or the Powerbeats Pro from their case while they're updating either. So now we're going to see if the Powerbeats Pro are connected. These will set you back. Let's take a look on Amazon. I believe I gave $150 for these, but I think they're back up to $200 on Amazon. But I'm gonna look just to tell you for sure. First, we're gonna make sure they're connected.
Seven 56 p.m. Games folder. 4 apps.
And they're connected. Now let's see if the AirPods are connected. Take the right one out. And your AirPods are going to look like this. I don't know how to... Your AirPods are going to look like this. They're really small. Hey Siri, read messages. And you can also, use one headphone at a time with both Powerbeats and the AirPods Pro. So, like if you want to use the left earbud, but keep the right keep the right one in its case, you can do that if you want to. You can use the right one or the left one individually, so you don't have to use them both to be connected. So that's a pretty good feature, and that's included with both the Powerbeats Pro and the AirPods Pro. So that's a pretty good deal. With the Powerbeats Pro, you also get the small, medium, and large ear tips as well, but you do not get the in-ear sound test either. So basically, how the in-ear sound test goes with the AirPods is you're going to go to your Bluetooth settings and then click on the more info option and then click on the little blue eye. It's going to say, for voiceover users, it's going to say let me put them in and I'll tell you what it'll say here. When you put them in your ear, you're going to hear this little tone to let you know they're connected. But you go to open Bluetooth settings. You double tap on more info. Okay, you're going to double tap here and then click on continue. And then you're going to click on the blue play button at the bottom. Do not remove your AirPods while this is going on. Then it's going to give you your ear tip results. So as you can see, it tells me that I have a good fit for both ears. So that's a pretty good feature to have too, just to let you know that. Then you just double tap on the done button. You also have your noise cancellation settings from that area. You can control your transparency mode and your noise canceling mode from the Bluetooth settings too. Or you can also control your noise canceling by holding in the either left or right stem for a couple seconds. And then you hold it in for another 5 seconds and then it goes back to transparency mode so you can hear what's around you. The AirPods Pro is going to run about $250 on Apple.com. And you can also get your AirPods engraved if you buy them from Apple.com too. So you can get an emoji on them, you can get your name written on them. And the Powerbeats Pro do not have the in-ear sound test. However, with the Powerbeats Pro, you do get the ear hooks that goes around your ear, and they're more designed for people that work out and do a lot of activities and things like that. So they're for sure not going to fall out of your ear. So it's important to know with your AirPods Pro to make sure you've got the right ear tips on your ear. So to remove your ear tips from your AirPods, you just take it and just pop it off. As you can see, And there's no right or wrong way to put it on either. Let's see. It's a little bit of a hassle putting them back on too. So that's how you put them on. Then you just put the... I find it's easy to put these on when you pull this part out. I don't know if you see this or not, but you pull this little piece out. So I'm going to take it off. It just pops off like so. And as you can see, with the ear tip, the little thing that goes into the earbud is sticking out, and then you just take this part and then pull it over the rubber, the part that goes in the earbud. I don't know what it's called, but it's very simple and intuitive to put these earbuds, to put the ear tips on. The ear tips for the AirPods Pro retail for $5, I think, on Apple.com. So I bought me another set of these, which is pretty cool. Same goes for the left earbud too. And taking it on and taking it off, it's just the same as the right earbud. Show you that. Just make sure it snaps into place, and just take your rubber thing, put it back over it, and you got it. Then you just put them in your ears. Hey Siri, play music. There are no volume controls. There are no volume controls on your AirPods either, so you'll have to invoke Siri to either increase or decrease volume. However, on the Powerbeats Pro, on both earbuds, on the side of your earbud is going to be a volume rocker. So that's a benefit that you get with the Powerbeats Pro over the AirPods. However, the AirPods are for somebody that just want a pair of wireless earbuds, but don't really want to carry around a big charging case. And the reason why the charging case is so big for these is because of they had to accommodate the ear hooks. So these AirPods right here are for somebody that wants to put some earbuds in their pocket, but they don't want them to stand out that they got them in their pocket. So these are good for travel. And you still get the same functionality as you get with the Powerbeats Pro, and even more settings. Let's see. Is there anything else I didn't go over? Hold each earbud. You can hold each earbud to turn on either transparency mode or noise cancellation mode. One tap is for play and pause. 2 taps is to skip forward a track. 3 taps is to skip backward a track. Your microphones is going to be on the top of the earbud. Your charging case will get you about 4 to 5 hours of use, and the charging case itself will get you 24 hours of use. Your AirPods Pro come with a Lightning to USB-C cable, which you can use to charge with your AirPod Pro or your iPad Pro. If you've got one of the newer iPad Pros, you can hook your AirPods into your iPad and charge them that way. And they also support wireless Qi charging. So if you've got a wireless charger, you can slap your AirPods on your wireless charging stand and they'll charge up. And that's another benefit that you don't get with the Powerbeats Pro. They both charge Lightning though. With your Powerbeats Pro, you're going to get a Lightning to USB-A cable. And it all depends on what color you get, which is what kind of color cable that you'll get. Your Powerbeats Pro colors will come in product red, different colors. Let's look on Amazon and see what they come in. I'll tell you what they come in here because I want to go in depth with my review here. Open Amazon.
Amazon. 20% off. Show home. Notification of card 0 button. Alexa. Double tap. Face ID authenticated. Camera. Sign. Alexa. Double tap.
Powerbeats Pro.
Showing items now.
Amazon. Home. Button. Powerbeats Pro Totally Wireless and High Performance Bluetooth Earphones Black. Renewed. Link. Image. Powerbeats Pro Wireless Earphones. Apple H1 headphone chip. Class 1 Bluetooth. 9 hours of listening. Link. Image. Headphone. Powerbeats Pro Totally Wireless and High Performance Bluetooth Earphones. Moss. Renewed. Link. Image. Powerbeats Pro Wireless Earphones. Apple H1 headphone chip. Power. Delivers America. Beauty 41,200 for Powerbeats Pro. Share. List price. 200. Good deal. 100. Free shipping for Prime. $199.95.
So your Powerbeats Pro price is $195. Let's see. $199.99. So you're looking at $200 for the Powerbeats Pro. After taxes, probably. Let me add them to my cart and see how much they'll be at checkout.
Cancel button.
Because when they say $199.99, there's a tax to it.
Order total $211.95.
So they'll be $211.95 at checkout. So don't let the $200 fool you. There's an $1,100 there's an $11 tax that they put on there. So
Delivers card 0 button. Card
I
0.
gotta delete these from my cart.
Card now has 1 in stock. Delete 1. Delete image. Delete image. Card now has 0 items. Amazon back button. Back. To page 1 of 24.
Your colors.
For Prime members, consent 50. Pay for free look. Lens detail 8 colors. Buy 108 colors.
You get 8 colors to choose from the Powerbeats Pro. You get
Moss 100. Lava red. Ivory 100. Glacier. Cloud 1. Black. Navy. Color. Color. Navy. Black $199.99. Navy.
you get navy,
Black $199.
black, cloud pink, glacier blue, ivory, lava red, moss, spring yellow, and another navy. So the price on the Powerbeats Pro is $211.95 at checkout, and $199.99 when you're just looking at the price. Your AirPods Pro only comes in one color, and that's white. On Amazon, your AirPods Pro will retail for, let's see here, AirPods Pro,
Showing items matching in.
possible text by Amazon Reading. Get it by link. Powerbeats Pro Totally Wireless Van. Powerbeats Pro Totally Wireless Van. High performance Bluetooth. Get it by link. Home button. Home.
I'm trying to search for it again.
Double tap to speak.
AirPods Pro,
Showing items matching in.
Free shipping for Prime members. Link. Apple AirPods Link. Image. Can't buy. Link. Apple AirPods Pro. Renewing. Link. Image. Amazon's. Link. Apple AirPods with wireless. Apple AirPods Pro. Link. Image. Apple. Search results. Back button. Back button. Free shipping for insane. Free ship. $220. Price. $220.
Your AirPods Pro is going to be $220.
Buy now. Button.
At checkout, it's going to be
Shipping and handling. $0. Total 200. Estimated $13. Orders $233.20.
$233.20.
$233.20. $13.20.
So there's a $13.20 tax at checkout. So just be aware of that.
Cancel button. Delivers heard. Card 0 button. Card 0. And card now have plus. Delete button. Delete. Card now has 0 line. Amazon. Games
So now you know the price of the two of them. So they're pretty much similar.
Smart battery case.
So
8:14 p.m.
let's see, what else haven't I went over with them? You can also announce messages with Siri with your AirPods. So like if you're away from your phone, you can tell Siri to read your messages, and you can also reply using your AirPods too. So that's another pretty cool feature. You've also let's see. Let me think what all I've done with them today. I just got them today. So, let me see. Play around with them a little bit and see what else you can do with them. You can see your battery status of your AirPods in the widget center, in your widgets. My left one is 100% charged, and my right one's 100% charged, and my AirPods case is at 86%. So that's a pretty cool feature to check your battery status of your AirPods from your phone. Or you can also say, "Hey Siri, what's the charge on my AirPods?" "Hey Siri, what's the charge on my AirPods?" And as you can see, she told me that my AirPods was at 100%, but it's telling me the status on both of my AirPods. It doesn't tell you the status of your charging case. So you've got to go to your widgets to get the status of your charging case. Let's see. The Powerbeats Pro has that same feature, so you can. I think they do. Let me check and see. Drop these in the charging case. Put the Powerbeats on. I do love the fit of the AirPods, but I do love the fit of the Powerbeats design because I don't feel like I'm going to lose them. Hey Siri, what's my Powerbeats battery? So that's one con that you don't get with the Powerbeats Pro. You cannot check your battery status with your Powerbeats Pro. However, on both the AirPods and the Powerbeats Pro, you can stream music hands-free. So when I say, "Hey Siri, play my favorite songs," Hey Siri, stop. You get hands-free phone call. I think you can tell Siri to answer your phone calls. I'm not for sure. I've not tried that, but you just tap once on each earbud to answer your phone calls, and tap once to hang up a phone call. So let's do. I don't think I got anybody to call to do a phone call test. Let me. Let's see. Let's see if we can't call a 24-hour diner like Flossie Carter does. So we're going to start with the AirPods Pro. And I'm going to tell Siri to call up a 24-hour diner and see what time they close to see what it sounds like on your AirPods Pro if you're talking to somebody and you get a phone call. Hey Siri, call a 24-hour diner. Yes. Okay, it's ringing. I think they're probably closed because I'm not getting any answer. I'm gonna try something. Hey Siri, hang up. Yes. What time do you guys close tonight? All right, thank you. I'm doing a you. No, you hang up. Well, she heard. She was rude. She hung up on me. I was gonna ask her to see how I sounded on these, but they hung up. So. But you get the idea. You can call people using your wireless headset hands-free. I was going to ask her to see how I sounded on these headphones, but you won't get that input. But we've covered that. You can call people on both the Powerbeats Pro and the AirPods Pro hands-free using Siri. Let's see, what else? You know, oh, shoot, I just made Siri go off. Siri, play my favorite playlist. Okay, you gotta say, hey Siri. I thought for a second if you said Siri that it would. So say, hey Siri, play my favorite playlist. Hey Siri, stop. So you get the idea. You can use both these headphones hands-free. You can also reply to your messages. So I'm going to send a message to Cody, and hopefully he'll get back with me. And I'm going to use my AirPods Pro to send this message. So I'm going to say, hey Siri, send message to Cody Charles. Hey man, doing my YouTube video. Can you reply back so I can show people that you can message on your headphones? ? Going to send you a message on the Powerbeats Pro too. Just do the same thing, period. And it'll read it back to you. Yes. And just like that, I sent my friend Cody a message. And you can also reply to messages too. But just make sure that Siri reads your messages before you send it. But you can do everything hands-free. You don't need your phone at all. So that's a good benefit if you're exercising with the two of these. So you can do that with both of these. So now we're going to wait and see if my friend replies back. And I'll show you how to reply using Siri. So we're just waiting. Let's see what else we can do with this. We can also check the time using our earbuds too. Hey Siri, what's the time? So that's a good little feature. Anything you can do on your phone, you can do on these AirPods, and the Powerbeats too. So. Let's see, what else did we go over? I'm trying to think of things as I go along. I'm not very organized, so I'm just trying to tell you features as I go along. So just grab your popcorn and your soda or whatever you got and just sit back and enjoy. I will tell you, if you want a set of earbuds just for casual wear, like just going out for an outing, and you're not really doing a heavy workout or doing anything that might cause them to fall out, go with your AirPods. But I'm gonna do a head shake test with my AirPods in to show you that these will not fall out even if you do shake your head. And it's just according to how your ears are made. So this is one shake. And your AirPods will not fall out of your ear. So just make sure you have the right ear tip to put on your earbud. However, you will feel like they're about to fall out. So that's where the Powerbeats Pro has the advantage, where it has the ear hook that goes around it. So for heavy use, go with the Powerbeats Pro. For just casual outing, everyday use, go with the AirPods Pro. And they're both going to be around the same. The AirPods Pro is a little bit more expensive, and the Powerbeats Pro you can get for $211. So that's let's see, that's a little bit of savings you can get with the Powerbeats. Let's see. Let's see. I don't think Cody's going to reply back. But all you'd have to do is if somebody sends you a message, just say, "Hey Siri, read message." Hey Siri, read message. And it'll tell you that you have no new messages. But if you did have a message, she would read it to you, and then she'd give you the options to reply or cancel, and then you just say what you wanted to say back to him and when she says, "Do you want to send it?" after reading it to you, just say yes. But that's what you do according to your messaging. Let me go in my Bluetooth settings and click on my AirPods and see if there's any other features that I can show you before I turn this video off. Open Bluetooth settings. Open Bluetooth settings. Okay. So you can control your noise canceling from your iPhone itself, or just do the gesture by holding in the right or left stem on the either left or right ear cuff to control your noise cancellation. You got automatic ear detection, and you've also got this on your Powerbeats Pro. So what that means is, if you have music playing and you take either your left or right AirPod or Powerbeats Pro out of your ear, your music will stop, and then when you put either one of them, either left or right, either one of them back in your ear, your music will start resuming. So you'd want to keep that on. That's automatic ear detection. Let's play some music. Hey, let's see. Okay, so as you can see, the music's still, well, as I can hear, the music's still playing because I turned the ear detection off. So we want to turn that back on. Now let's take one out. Okay, the music stopped. Now let's put it back in. Take the left one out. Music stops. Put it back in. Music's playing. So that's going to be found in Bluetooth. Then click on the more info on your AirPods Pro, and then that's going to be called automatic ear detection. It's a toggle, so you can double tap it to turn it on or off. Let's see what the microphone settings does. Okay, so all this does is the microphone button. All it does is, like, if you get a phone call, do you want your microphone to come out of either your left AirPod or your right AirPod, or automatically switch AirPods? I have mine set on to automatically switch AirPods because I want it to come out of both of them. So you want to make sure that's on automatic because you want both earbuds. And then you have the disconnect button and the forget this device button. So that's a little bit of an in-depth review on the AirPods Pro. So, let's see, what haven't I said about the Powerbeats? With the Powerbeats, you can also send messages too using Siri. Hey Siri, send message to Cody Charles. Hey man, just doing a test message from my Powerbeats Pro, because I said I would, period. Yes. And as you can see, you can do the same on both AirPod and Powerbeat. So that's pretty much all I can think of for this review on both of the headphones. However, if I do come up with some new features, I'll make a video about them too, showing you how to do it once I come up on each review. This video was just a breakdown of a little bit of things that you could do with them. So when I come out with another video, it'll be about that specific review. This video was just kind of a what I can think of review. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you like these videos, please subscribe, and I'll see you again in the next video.